Hello everyone and welcome to a channel update. Actually, I haven't done this in a while. Last time I just uploaded a short that's like, hey, there's a poll going on. Mostly because I didn't have anything to talk about, but that's actually never really stopped me before from doing a channel update. So honestly, I might do that again when the poll's up because I feel like more people saw it than the posts that I do on the community thing when it comes to like people that actually follow the channel. But who knows? Well, anyways, but yeah, it's been a while, so I figured why not just do one of these again. Right now, we're gathering suggestions over at patreon.com/chronosplays, and you know, we still got a little bit to go for Stranger of Paradise, I believe. I don't know when the DLC or what even is the DLC comes into play there, but we still definitely have a bit, I would assume, maybe another week. I would imagine of Stranger in Paradise, like the main game. I don't know about the DLC. I'm assuming. Yeah, I gotta look into that because I thought there was a comment saying something about it only the access on New Game Plus, and then I couldn't find that comment again. So I don't know. Did I say comment or comment? Jesus. But yeah, anyway, I'll look into that. Having a blast with Stranger Paradise. Honestly, when it comes to like the combat and the party system and the gear, I really wish they took more inspiration for that for Final Fantasy 16. The Final Fantasy 16 I feel had a much more cinematic experience and story. It was a good story. It was a great story. I just felt like its RPG elements and action elements really were kind of not that great. They were kind of just standard. Well, the RPG elements were barely existent, but like the action part of it was okay. It was just the summoning powers that you get were pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a numbers guy when it comes to like RPGs. I love seeing, I love seeing my damage go up, and I love seeing like my numbers get higher. I know. I was the audience for the power levels in Dragon Ball, pretty much. There's no denying that. But no, like not putting 16 down at all. I actually had a fantastic time with 16. Just playing this and being like, wow, like they had this. I know it was a different company that developed it. It was the people from like Ninja Gaiden and Neo. It was Jesus. Was it the people from Neo? I know a lot of people compare it to Neo. Neo developers. It is Team Ninja, which Stranger of Paradise. Tecmo, that's the name. Yeah, developer Team Ninja. So yes, I played a little bit of Neo. I decided I didn't want to finish it after a cat died during one of the recording sections. Just came in the room and it was really not great, and it kind of reminds me every time I see that game. So I just never really finished it. I don't even know if that stuff's still public, but whatever. The videos, I think it was like only 15, 16 episodes? Something like that. It wasn't super long. But yeah, anyways, whatever, not important at this point, and has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But yeah, no, I know it's a different developer, so it's not like they can just do that. They could have been inspired by it, just a tad though. But yeah, no, it's going good. Really enjoying it. The story's pretty much do a bunch of dungeons. Like here, a little bit of story. Like okay, cool. Like you know where it's coming. I think honestly, you can just tell from just the basis of the game where it's going. But anyway, we'll worry about that. And also their marketing when they first came out, I believe, did a lot of the story stuff too. But yeah, anyways, they're having fun. It's probably close to the end. I can't really tell for sure. It just feels like it. Not to mention the levels are super high. But yeah, no. So the Patreon's going on. After the Patreon suggestions are gathered in, I think at this point it'll be 3 days when this video goes up, which is tomorrow. 3 days until the poll goes up, and that will go for another week. I'll post something in the community poll, the community section, or do a short video again like I did last time, where I'm like, hey, poll going on, and go from there. Let's see what else. Oh yes, I'm using footage from Final Fantasy XI here. I'm not doing a series on it. I mentioned how I was gonna probably get it soon because it was on sale. I didn't actually buy it yet. This is the trial version I was doing. My God, this has nothing to do with the channel update, but the controls, you could tell probably from the start of the videos, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I kept like selecting myself to try to open my menu. That's not how you do it. You have to press the dash button to open your stat screen. I had to Google it like, I had to Google a lot of things as I was trying to play. I played it for like maybe 40 minutes earlier. Cause I need something to distract myself at night pretty much. And, I was like, man, I don't know if I can play this to distract myself because I can feel the frustration of trying to figure this out. Even bringing up pages as I'm recording that footage to figure out what the fudge I'm doing. Actually, I will say though, near the end of my little 40-minute adventure, if you use a gamepad, it controls significantly better. Like, my God, when I was Googling after like 30 minutes or so, I was like, controls for Final Fantasy XI. There was like, just use a gamepad. It's like, the keyboard's obsolete at this point. I'm like, fuck, okay, Jesus Christ. But no, it's just doing that for fun. But man, old MMOs, when you install them, you can never get a name you want, nor are things clear. Anyways, back to the channel update. I haven't had a second series in a while. I plan on getting to that sometime this week. When's the last time I had a holy shit. It's been over a month? Oh, it's been almost 2 months. Oh, no. That is very much unintended. I did do that Tower of Druaga, whatever the hell it's called, Druaga and Mendel Palace almost a month ago. Oh my God. All right. That was highly unintended. I've been very indecisive about video games to play recently when it comes to picking a secondary series. Wow, holy shit. I literally, in my head, I was like going over what I was gonna say in this channel update before I get distracted by Final Fantasy XI again. And I was like, yeah, so it's been a couple weeks since I'd finished fucking Chrono Trigger. That's not true at all. I brought up last stream, which was 2 weeks ago, that I do still intend to do the streaming of the post-game stuff. Just kind of jumped into Subnautica, and to be fair, I've missed a couple of streams on that already, but things have been kind of rough, which maybe has been putting some strain on my indecisiveness when it comes to video games that I want to do on the channel. I do plan on fixing that, and by fixing that, I mean I plan on pretty much just choosing a game and recording some stuff Tuesday. Monday, tomorrow, or today, I guess, when you see this, I have really nothing to do, so I was planning on just recording a bunch of Stranger of Paradise. And then Tuesday, I'll be like, all right, it's time to do a series. There's a few series that I chose that I plan on doing. I can't believe it's been almost 2 months. That's fucking insane. Jesus Christ. I actually feel kind of bad. But, yeah, there will be a second series coming. What it is, I don't know yet. Oh, there's that indecisive. I know, but come Tuesday, and come my lady, come my lady, you're a butterfly? Sugar, maybe? Is that the lyrics? Or is that just whatever, it doesn't matter. I got some games that I'm going to choose from. Some very old. None that are actually new, but newer than the ones that are very old. So yeah, there's some old games that I'm looking at. Then there's some newer but not new, couple of maybe years or so old, 6. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really determined what it is yet. I'm not even going to talk about them just in case. I don't want to get anyone's fucking hopes up with it. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that starting Tuesday. Probably won't start uploading it until I have like, I don't know, 7 episodes done, just so I can have a week of it ahead of schedule. But we'll worry about that when, well, it starts. Streaming, we've actually been streaming fairly regularly. For, actually, I think most of Skyrim, we didn't miss a Friday, except for like once. Subnautica, unfortunately, came at a bit of a hitch, and I missed 2 weeks, but that's fine. Hopefully this Friday is fine. It's been going good. Like, Subnautica's been really fun. I've made it my mission to become the apex predator of the sea if anyone fronts to me. But, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I only have a little knife. A knife that's on fire, but still a little knife. And, no, I'm having a blast. Made a nice home. Trying to find, well, yeah, last time I was trying to build an alien containment, thing, and it just, I couldn't get, I gotta get that goddamn modification station. That's right. I might just look that up next stream. Like, get a map, be like, yeah, I need to know where this is, because I've been looking for it for a while. And I was told where some parts are, and I just can't find it. But, yeah, no, it's going good. You should all stop by on Fridays, usually around 6 p.m.-ish. I do want to add more days. Just, we'll see, if I can get things settled. Alright, to be fair, let's talk about health for a second. You probably heard me talk about how my doctor, like, dropped all her patients because of some fucking bullshit, concierge medical bullshit where it's like, you have to pay $600 every 3 months or $2,500 every year. And I'm like, yeah, you can suck my fucking dick, because I ain't doing that. That's insane. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't fucking do that. On top of my insurance, are you crazy? Like, this isn't, if we had like fucking universal healthcare and these were private practices doing it, I'd be like, you know what, fine, that makes sense. Cause like, I have family in England and they have, you know, healthcare where it's, you know, you just go and stuff like that. And in Canada, I know some people, and can take a while, but it's not like fucking deal breaking, really. It can take a little bit of time, but so if you want, I guess you could do something like that, but we don't have that. we have pay the wind healthcare pretty much, and paying on top of everything else is insane. But because she did that, and because they were so shit at giving out referrals, and well, to be fair, they also fucking lied to me at one point, but they never gave me a referral until like a week before my last physical visit. But hey, good news though, on my last physical visit, they were like, hey, don't worry, we're still gonna handle your diabetes stuff. And if you didn't know, I have diabetes, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You probably could tell by looking at me, but that's a horrible joke, and it's also not true. But that just, it happens to genetics and bullshit and yeah, other bullshit. Anyways, but they were like, yeah, we'll still be handling your diabetes stuff. And they had just gotten me on a med that actually was working. Like, it stabilized my blood sugar. It made me feel fucking normal. I had energy. I was being more active. I was doing a bunch more things. And then the week that, like, I did my physical thing, and I was supposed to have like a telehealth 4 weeks later. To continue the diabetic stuff, and they're like, oh, we have to push it off 30 days. Like, okay, are you guys gonna refill the meds for this? And they're like, oh no, she has to see you first for that. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go about a month without it. That's uncool, but yeah, I guess I get it. And then a week before my what was supposed to be in my moved office, they called me and like, we actually can't see you anymore. The front desk lady was super nice and super kind. I don't want to give her any shit, but they were like, yeah, we can't see you here anymore due to some unforeseen circumstances. I'm like, you can't just talk to me on the phone and give me the med that's been fucking working for me until I get a new primary. And it's like, no, like you can sign up for the. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. Are you stupid? Like, you know how tight money is when you have to take care of your disabled mother? Like, okay, I'm getting heated. I'm not. This is a channel update. We're not getting heated. But yeah, no, shit's been whacked. And of course, I didn't have that med for almost 3 months or 2.5 weeks. No, 2.5 months. It's like a month, then another month until I was able to get a primary. And then a week until I got in. And then the doctor was like, no, fucking here's your meds, dude. That's fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, no, it is. Like, what the fuck? And I just started them again last week. There is an adjustment period, but I'm already feeling pretty good. I just noticed that I'm actually coming off as really hyper in this update. So you can probably tell that I have a little bit more energy going on for me right now. But yeah, it's getting better. It's just sucked for a while now, which is fucking bullshit. But that should be legal to do to someone. But anyways, whatever. How y'all doing? Any suggestions how to make things better for the channel? I know I have that noise suppression on for the AC, so there can be some kind of distortion when I talk if I move away from the mic. I'm going to try not to do that. But it's getting hot. It's not hot right now, but when I turned it on, it was 90 degrees out. So, you know. Oh no, actually I turned it on when it was 80 degrees out. Then the next day it was 90, and then it was 60. And then I was like, fuck, man. Choose a temperature. But yeah, so it's summertime soon, or sometime now. So it's gotta stay on for a little bit. I don't know. I got nothing else. Oh, you know what? Sure, let's talk about that. I did a test thing when Stranger of Paradise came out, because you might have noticed, like, I don't know, a year or two. I shouldn't even say that because it could have been like fucking 5 years ago at this point. I did like 1 or 2 mid-roll ads per video, just to kind of offset some changes YouTube did with not recommending my videos to people. But it I was annoyed by it because it's like I do long ass series, and that's a lot of mid-roll ads to keep doing constantly. So with the one-off video Tower of Duraga, whatever, in Mendel's Palace, and the first 3 or 4 episodes of Stranger of Paradise, I just turned on their automatic mid-rolls. And then after the 3rd or 4th episode, I can't remember which one at this point, probably the 3rd episode because there was a copyright on the 4th one. But after that, I don't do mid-rolls anymore for the entirety of the series, which equals less mid-rolls overall. It's just kind of front-loaded. And it seems to be more impactful than like what I was doing before. So I know it's, you know, talking about ads and yada yada yada, that bullshit is never fun for everyone, but I would rather like talk about it and be transparent about it, because why not? And yeah, no, that's about it. I know not many people enjoy ads. I think actually no one enjoys ads, myself included. But YouTube has stopped yelling at me about it, which is nice. Well, yelling at me is literally every time I go to my dashboard, it's like, hey, you know, if you do this, it will be better, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I would choose to believe you, maybe, and I will try it this time, and it's a little better. So yeah, we'll just keep doing that for now, and unless I win the lottery, we'll worry about when YouTube just enforces it for every video, which I'm actually kind of surprised. They did do something like that a while back where it's like if you didn't opt out of something, it just enabled mid-rolls permanently on your videos. I think they didn't do that though, like, I think they were gonna do that, but after like fucking backlash from everybody that's ever uploaded a video being like, yo, that's stupid. They didn't. I think they changed it to it'll just automatically be turned on, but you can turn it off if you didn't opt out. But I think they just put a setting thing too, which makes sense, right? You know, you can just turn things off in your default settings. Anyways, I am actually rambling on hardcore. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, I guess, in the comments and everything like that. And I'll see you all next series video. Bye.